Hi girls! So today I'm going to be doing my collective review and haul for April. I got a lot of nail polishes this month and I have a separate review for those, so you can look that up. It's the video before this one. I will have a list of all the products, where I got them, and the price on my blog, and that link will be in the info section. So let's get started. Okay, so first I have the Walgreens Alpha Hydroxy Face Cream, and this stuff is awesome. It's just a nighttime face cream. I wouldn't suggest it for the day under makeup or anything. And it's kind of like a very light chemical exfoliant. I wouldn't suggest getting it around your eyes either because it does really sting. But any patchiness or roughness or dry skin or flakiness or anything you have, you put this on at night and then just wash your face in the morning and it's all gone and it's dewy and it's nice. If you want a little bit extra hydration, you can put a regular night cream over this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. If my skin's really dry, I will. But this stuff is just awesome, and it's only $5, so it's a great price too. So next I have the Stila Raspberry Crush Lip and Cheek Stain. Now I have the Acai one when it first came out, and I love it. It will last absolutely all day. It will last 24 hours, and even then I have to use a makeup remover to get it off, and my lips are still stained a light pink. But it is a very deep dark color, so I don't wear it very often. I saw this and I didn't know they had made this, and I thought that it would be perfect everyday color. It is very shimmery, which I've never seen in a lip stain. I mean, very shimmery. But it does not last anywhere near the amount that my Acai does. It lasted maybe an hour before it started wearing off when I was drinking my morning coffee and getting ready and stuff to go. And for $25, that's just not worth it to me, so I will be returning this. If you like the shimmer, I personally think you can get a lipstick that will last longer than this. I do not care for this one at all, but I do highly, highly suggest the Acai one. It lasts from 6 a.m. call time to coming home from the club at 3 a.m. perfectly. I love it. Next is something I have reviewed before, and it's the Porefessional from Benefit. And this is on my Sephora mini haul. I had gotten a sample of it. I just ran out of my sample, and so I got the full-size one. It's like $30, but it will last you forever. You need so little. Stuff is amazing. I do not use it as a primer, though. I use it to fill in pores on my T-zone, and then I put my primer on over it. I don't like it as a primer. But it is great for people with large pores, people with acne spots, people with minor scarring. It fills it all in, gives you perfectly smooth skin. It is absolutely amazing. It's not great for wrinkles or lines or anything like that, though. Next, I have the NYX Crystal eyeliners, and they are in Crystal Silver, which is that top one. You can't really see it very well. There we go. And I think this one is Crystal Pewter, which the Crystal Pewter is not like a deep silver. It's like purple and blue and a little bit of silver in it. So, and the silver one is actually the one that I used for my Duran Duran show. And these I thought were going to be like the tassel liners, where it's just kind of a little bit of glitter, but I was wondering why they were so much smaller and, you know, a little bit more. No, these are a liner, so you can get a perfectly defined wing eyeliner. It's just made out of glitter. So they're completely different. I really, really like those. Feel that they are well worth the price, and the brush isn't great, but it's not crappy either, so I love it. I also got the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Blue, and I didn't have high hopes for this, and boy was I wrong. So it is a very vibrant blue, goes on very, very smoothly, and it dries to almost like a crystalline kind of finish. And a lot of liquid blue eyeliners really irritate my eyes. It's only the blue one, so I don't know what the deal is, but this one didn't, and I really like it. I really do. Next is also a NYX blush, and I don't normally buy NYX blushes because they're too shimmery. This one didn't look too shimmery, but it is more shimmery than I care for. This is it. I have it on now, and it is quite a bit shimmery. But it is a really nice color. It is a true peach. It doesn't have too much pink in it, too much orange. It's a little bit more on the orange side, but it's not too orange. Perfect for spring for pale toned skins. And what I've been doing since it's shimmery and I don't care for shimmery blushes is I put it on slightly heavier than I normally would and then just put powder over it, and it tends to tone it down quite a bit. So it's shimmery, not too shimmery where I'm going to stop using it or take it back, but I probably won't be buying more NYX blushes unless I know for sure that they're more matte, because it doesn't look shimmery, but it is. Next, I'm not going to swatch this for you because I've learned it doesn't swatch well, but it's the e.l.f. Quad, the Brightening Eye Color in Punk Funk. Now, they don't swatch well, but they do go very well on with the brush. And the colors come out vibrant, they blend well, everything good. This white is actually a dual chrome with like a champagne pink though, so it's not too red of a pink, it's more of like a pink with a little touch of peach to it, so it doesn't make your eyes look red. And it is gorgeous. So for $1, I would highly, highly suggest this, especially if you don't wear bright colors that much and you just, you know, want some accent colors. I really do love that white though. It is gorgeous. Next, I have the Lip Junkies, which I talked about last month, and they have Crush, which is kind of a bright pink. It's a little bit opaque. So there's that one. And then I got Jilted, which is more of a sheer, like, deep berry red with some glitter in it. So, I do like these. I bought these on sale for $10. I would not suggest these for full price, which is $20. But the lids, I guess, come off, the little decorative part comes off quite easily. I've had some problems with it, and another makeup artist told me about that as well. And they last maybe like 2 hours, not too long. They are a little bit more minty than I was expecting, so they do tingle a little bit more than I was expecting. I mean, they're, in general, a good gloss. I'm not much of a gloss person, but I really don't think they're worth $20, especially when there's ones that will last, you know, a good 5 or 6 hours, you know, that are half the price. I don't see it. Next is another lip product, and I'm going to swatch these on here for you guys because you will be amazed at how bright and vivid these are. They are so amazing. Look at this. This is Divine, and this is Spellbound. These are the CoverGirl Lip Perfection or Lip Perfector or something like that lipsticks. And I only bought these because they were on sale and I had a coupon. I'm not a lipstick wearer. It wears off. It gets everywhere. I hate it. These, they do get on stuff and transfer a little bit, but not too much. They don't dry out my lips, and they last all day long. Absolutely all day long. They will fade a little bit, but they don't fade to like an ugly color. They fade very nicely into very nice lighter tones. The Divine, which is a very purple pink, fades into a nice like little orchard color. It's a little bit more pink than orchard, but it fades gorgeously. I wore these on Easter through eating, drinking, playing with my little brother, all kinds of stuff, and came home 13 hours later and my lips were perfect. They weren't smudged, they weren't smeared, they weren't, you know, completely worn off in spots, they weren't unevenly worn. I didn't wear a primer or a lip liner or anything underneath them, so I absolutely love these. I will most definitely be getting more of these, probably a lot more of these. I highly suggest them. They're like $8 or $9, something like that, but I do think that it's worth it, and Walgreens has them on sale for buy one get one half off all the time. So next is a little Sephora purchase that I don't know why I bought, and honestly I don't know why I bought this. It's the Box and Stay There eyeshadow. I just saw it, I liked the color, I liked the concept, and I bought it. This is in Schnauzer, and it is this mousse eyeshadow, which I've never really tried a mousse eyeshadow. I guess, was it MAC just came out with something that's like a gel that's supposed to be the same concept, but everybody's saying sucks. Now this, you can put it on, just kind of swipe it on, and it's like a sheer wash, or you can kind of pat it on, and it gets more intense. Now, they do sell a brush specially for these. I didn't buy it. I didn't really see the point in it. And it's supposed to last all day and everything like that. I wore it without a primer underneath, and it creased and was horrible later on the day. I wore just this, like a swipe of this with my finger when I was going to the flea market. But then I wore it like normally with a primer and put it on with a brush and, you know, everything like that. And it lasted all day, was fantastic, no problems. So I do think you kind of have to play with it to figure out how it's going to work best for you. And you can go from sheer and you can build up color beautifully, and it is so reflective. Look at that. I don't know if I'll be buying more of these because it was like $17, I think. But I might, because the colors are gorgeous and it's just something different, you know. Sometimes when you're makeup artist, you just need something that's a little bit different because you do makeup all day, every day. So you need something kind of special for you. I don't know. I do like it, and I think it's going to be kind of a personal preference. If you decide to buy it, keep your receipt, try it out for a while, and then if, you know, you find it doesn't work for your purpose, take it back. It's not that big a deal. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I like it, but I don't like that you can't just swipe it on and go. But I don't do that very often anyway. Next, I have the Real Techniques brushes. And these are Samantha Chapman from Pixie Woo's brushes. I did not know that when I bought these. I just saw them, I liked them, I liked that they were synthetic, and then I found that out later. So I got the Eyes starter set, which has these brushes in it. Hopefully you can see them okay. And it comes in this case. It has spots for extra brushes in here. In this case, you can fold it up this way, you can fold it back, or it has this toggle and you can make it into a stand. I love this brush set, and I just think they're fantastic. I also got the kabuki brush, which this is really interesting. It's kind of an angled kabuki brush, and then it opens up. It is just as good open as closed. And I mean, seriously, have you ever seen a brush that opens up ever? I mean, this is fantastic. It gives you the perfect contour, absolutely perfect. I absolutely love this brush, and as you can tell, it's still dirty. I've not been able to keep this brush clean for more than like 12 hours since I got it. I love this brush. That was weird when I first got it, but no, it's fantastic. Next, this was the only brush I got that I didn't care for, and it's an amazing brush. I love it. But it's a blush brush, and it's just, look at how big that is. I like brushes about half this size for my blush. I mean, I just don't care for it. It's too big. But I do think it would be great as like a powder brush or a blending brush, like to blend out the edges of your blush or your contour or something. So it is a very good brush. It's just bigger than I like for blush brushes. And then last, I got the stippling brush, which this brush is amazing. I use it for my foundation, put my foundation on, wipe it off, put my highlighter on with it, wipe it off, and then stipple on blush. One brush does my whole face. It is amazing. I love this brush. It's not too dense, it's not too, you know, soft. It's utterly perfect for everything. And another amazing thing about these brushes is they're all synthetic. So, you know, anyone who's a vegan out there can use these and be completely guilt-free. So that is amazing. And these are my new favorite brushes. They're very reasonably priced, and I absolutely love them. And I've had zero shedding, no shedding at all, zero. So I highly suggest these. It's been incredibly difficult for me to keep them clean to show you guys because I kept having to put off my video because I would use them and I didn't want them dirty, like too dirty. I didn't want them wet from being just washed because then you can't see the texture and the shape. So it's been like torment trying to keep these brushes clean. Love them, highly suggest them, and I do think I'm going to get a couple more of them as well. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And also you can comment on my Facebook page. I'm fairly active on there. And I'm on Twitter now. So yay, you can follow me on Twitter. And I will have the link for that down below, or my name or whatever it's called, and see all the randomness about me working at gigs and just my animals, what I do on a daily basis. I will see you girls next time, and have a great night.